from that one of the lines from that scene?
No, it's from a different scene, I believe. It's just Bella, like, narrating.
Probably the line from Along with the Landline. Or you don't know how long I've waited for you.
And why?
I don't know. It's
Just one of those things that's hard to explain.
It's really hard to explain. It just touched me in a way.
Okay. Your scent is like a drug to me. It's like my own personal brand of heroin.
Yeah.
So, you advocate the use of illegal, mind-altering, life-ruining drugs?
No. It's just kind of funny.
It's because it's funny?
No, it's like how he totally random. Yeah, she's like in a tree and all of a sudden, yeah, you're in a tree and all of a sudden he's like, yeah.
So just because it's a completely random line and doesn't fit anywhere into the scene itself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's like random, like.
Now this one is probably a little more controversial than any of my previous questions. What do you think of the line, "Your scent is like a drug to me, it's like my own personal brand of heroin"?
I thought it was kind of weird at first. Yeah.
Weird?
Yeah.
I mean, personally, I'm not a big fan of advocating drug use to 14-year-old girls, so I'm very glad you found it weird and not romantic.
It's a little cheesy for me, but...
Cheesy?
Yeah, but I like it. Kind of weird, but you can understand. Yeah.
I mean, the way I see that line is it's advocating the use of mind-altering, life-ruining drugs.
It could be deemed that way. Yeah.
And the fact that he's comparing her to a drug that can ruin your life.
He's very passionate about his drugs. Kind of creepy, but it works
Creepy.
for him.
Well, I've heard tell from a few of my friends that he is a rather creepy individual.
Not
A little stalkerish.
Not really.
No? I mean, what that sounds like to me is he was advocating the use of illegal, mind-altering, life-ruining drugs.
Only if you read that into it. He's just using that as a metaphor. People do that. So that's the only way he can think to bring across his point.
I can think of a few better ways to do it, but that's just me.
It made me laugh. That's hilarious. It's like one of my favorite funny lines. Yeah.
So you just find it as a funny, weird
Things to say. Yeah.
I've had a few people that have given me the "oh, it's so romantic," and I've had to ask them if they advocate the use of illegal, mind-altering, life-ruining drugs.
No, I don't.
And why he compares her to a drug that could possibly ruin your life.
Do you want an answer?
Why would he do that?
Because she is like complicating his life and stuff, and it could be potentially like dangerous for life, I think, for him and his family. But he like fucks around with his family and it's nice.
Okay.
I don't know. He really likes her.
I've had a number of people online pretty much petition me to ask this question to everybody I interview tonight. What do you think about the fact that Stephenie Meyer seems to be advocating the use of illegal, mind-altering, potentially life-ruining drugs?
I don't know what she means. I don't know the advocating it. I think it's just saying that, it's not like she means that people should go to the stand. It means that he has a strong effect on us. I think it's true. It makes sense in like to a point. Somebody can be like so madly in love or so obsessed with needing something, and the withdrawal would be horrible. So.
Okay. Now there have been circles on the internet who have been claiming that in using that line in the book and in the movie, Stephenie Meyer is advocating the use of illegal, mind-altering, and sometimes life-threatening drugs. What do you think about people that say that?
I think it's just a line. It doesn't really mean anything.
Heroin.
I like that one.
You like that line? Why?
It was extremely powerful. It's the way she described it.
Powerful?
Just hit me.
There is a select online community that has been saying that Stephenie Meyer, in using that line in her books and in the movie, is advocating the use of mind-altering, illegal, and sometimes lethal drugs. What do you have to say to those people?
I don't think that's true. I think it's a description that she used in a book. When she wrote it, it's just narrative. And I think that if you know right from wrong, then you obviously know not to use drugs of any kind. So it's totally up to the person who's reading to decide what they're going to do.
All right, so how old are you?
I'm 15.
15.
I have seen the movie.
You have?
Yeah.
All right, and what did you think?
It was good as a movie. I hated the cast. Bella was okay. Alice was okay. Everyone else killed it. And vampires don't sparkle. That is like the biggest thing. Nobody wants a vampire to sparkle. I mean, like, it would be okay in moderation, but not like, oh, I'm a sinner. That's how it goes. And, like, when I was expecting Jasper, I was actually expecting, like, Izzy Hilton or something. Because Izzy Hilton, pretty. And for Edward, I was expecting, like, a pretty emo guy. Bang everything. And,
Well, Robert Pattinson did pull off the self-loathing bit pretty well.
his face structure was terrible.
He didn't exactly have the marble Adonis look, did he?
Hold on a second, can you repeat the question again? I think I have more to add on.
Well, how about this question?
Okay.
What do you think about the line, "Your scent is like a drug to me. It's like my own personal brand of heroin"?
Yeah, that's lovely, Stalker. And, scent, heroin, or... Charlotte, por favor. Sorry, you. What's going on? Nothing, hold on. Okay. So yeah, as for the your scent is a drug, it's just, it's disgusting.
So, how do you feel about Stephenie Meyer advocating the use of illegal, mind-altering, life-ruining drugs?
Yeah! What do you think of it? Yeah, that's terrible. And I mean, it doesn't help that she's been stealing things from Anne Rice. Seriously, if you read Anne Rice's vampire books compared to...
Oh, trust me, I've read Anne Rice.
Yeah, she's just basically stealing things. Like, oh, I think I'll take this, and some of that, some of this, a lot of this. And then I'll add this in. We're gonna sparkle. Biggest thing. You're in your teeth.
I can honestly say this is the best interview I've had all day.
Thank you.